Hello everyone. Now today in this chapter 2 part 3 our aim is to prove some problems in the simplest form or to solve the equations whenever it is in terms of inverse trigonometric functions based on exercise 2.2. So first we are starting the first sum, exercise 2.2. Sum number first, 3 sin inverse x to prove sin inverse 3x minus 4x cube, where x belongs to minus half to half closed. 3 sin inverse x, and we want to prove this one. You know the formula from class 11th, sin 3 theta, 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta. So if we suppose x equals to sin theta, if we put in RHS, what we are getting? Sin inverse 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta. Inside the bracket, it is nothing but sin 3 theta. And when this 3 theta lies in the value of the particular principal value range, then you know sin inverse and sin neutralize and the answer remain only 3 theta. When this is 3 theta, but what theta we assume earlier? Sin inverse x. So this is nothing but LHS. So we will start this question from RHS and come to the LHS. Similar question number 2, but in terms of cos, 3 cos inverse x equals to cos inverse 4x cube minus 3x. Again the same formula based on class 11th, cos 3 theta. Now the next sum from 5th onwards, question based on the simplest form, how to convert in simplest form. And this article or the problems based on simplest form very useful for differential calculus, integral calculus. In these two major topics, one exercise in differential calculus based on only inverse trigonometry. You can simultaneously solve the same type of question in differential also. For example, the first sum, what is the simplest form of tan inverse root 1 plus x square minus 1 divided by x, where x not equal to 0. Here we have to apply class 10th trigonometric identities according to 1 plus x square or x square minus 1 or 1 minus x square. So note down the 3 important tricks. Whenever it is 1 minus x square, you have to put sin theta or cos theta, because 1 minus sin square theta is the identity, 1 minus cos square theta is the identity. So anyone, you can apply cos theta or you can apply sin theta. Whenever it is 1 plus x square, you have to put x equals to tan theta or cot theta. Why? 1 plus tan square theta equal to sec square theta. 1 plus cot square theta equals to cosec square theta. That's why. And the last, if it is x square minus 1, then x equals to sec theta or cosec theta, because sec square theta minus 1 is a formula and cosec square theta minus 1 is a formula. So these 3 are the very important substitution. So here it is 1 plus x square. So we can put 1 plus tan square theta, and tan 1 plus tan square theta is nothing but sec square theta divided by under root of sec square, only sec theta, here tan theta. Sec theta identity 1 by cos, आते हैं cos theta, here sin theta upon cos theta. cos and cos cancel out. Now you know from 11th class 1 minus cos theta is a formula for 2 sin square theta by 2, and sin theta is a formula in half angle sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. 2 and 2 cancel out, 1 sin and 1 sin cancel out. This is only tan inverse tan theta by 2. Tan and tan inverse neutralize. What we have? Only half. And what is theta? Theta we assume as x. So theta equals to tan inverse x is its simplest form. This is called its simplest form. In the chapter of differential calculus, suppose the question is find the derivative of this one. Then you have to solve up to the same step up to 1 tan inverse half tan inverse x. And after that d by dx of tan inverse x will have a direct formula. D by dx of tan inverse x is 1 upon 1 plus x square. One step is extra, and the same question is in the derivatives. Find the derivative of this function. Correct? One more question. Seventh sum. Tan inverse, simplest form, 1 minus cos x divided by 1 plus cos x. X is less than pi. Again class 11 forms. Direct we can write 1 minus cos means sin square x by 2, and 1 plus cos means 2 cos square x by 2. 2 and 2 cancel out. Sin by cos, that is tan. Tan and tan inverse neutralize. Simplest form is x by 2. Suppose the same question is again in chapter of differential calculus. Find the derivative of this function. Then last step is extra. Differential of x by 2, you know from your class 11th last topic. Derivative of x is 1. So derivative of half x is half. What is simple? One more. Eighth, tan inverse. In this type of question we have to apply 11th class concept of trigonometry. Nothing is extra. Here it is tan. It means we want to convert this question in terms of tan, so that tan and tan inverse neutralize. So if we divide by cos x inside, it will become tan x, it will become tan x. And again class 11 formula, tan inverse tan pi by 4 minus x. So answer is pi by 4 minus x. Again, if the same question is in derivative, find the derivative of this one. After this last step, derivative of pi by 4, constant is 0, and derivative of minus x is minus 1. One step extra. Next sum. Ninth sum. Tan inverse x divided by a square minus x square. This thing is extra now, where mod x is less than a. See what is the change? Here it is not 1 minus x square. Here it is a square minus x square. What we have completed, whenever it is 1 minus x square, you have to put either sin theta or cos theta. But whenever it is a square minus x square, then you have to put a sin theta or a cos theta. Why? The reason is here. Put x equals to a sin theta. So tan inverse a sin theta under root a square minus a square sin square theta. Now the reason is clear. Because a square and a square common out. So tan inverse a sin theta divided by a Under root 1 minus sine square. Tell me, what is under root 1 minus sine square? It means under root cos square theta. And cos square, it comes out, it will become only cos theta. A and A cancel out. This is nothing but tan inverse tan theta, that is theta. And what is theta? Sine inverse x by A. We can write here only. Sine theta is x by A, so theta is sine inverse x by A. So answer is sine inverse. This is the simplest form of this question number 9. Very important question. These are the questions from old CBSE papers. And question of the day, question of this part 3. Tan inverse (3) a square x minus x cube divided by a cube minus 3ax square. You know from your class 11th, the formula of tan 3 theta. Formula of 3 tan theta is 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta 1 minus 3 tan square theta. Here it is 3, but not tan theta. Here is cube, x cube. But we want to form this expression similar to this expression. How we can make? Just any clue? If we divide numerator and denominator by a cube, see, if we divide by a cube to this one, it will become x by a. Correct? Divide by, it will become x by a cube. It will become 1 because we need 1. यहाँ से आपको hint मिला. Because a cube is here, but we want 1. It means you have to divide by a cube. 1 minus 3x by a the square. Now compare this one with this formula. It means if we substitute x by a as tan theta, this complete expression in form of formula of tan theta. So here we can write, suppose x by a equals to tan theta, then tan inverse, this is nothing but tan 3 theta, and tan inverse neutralize only 3 theta. So 3 as it is. And what is theta? What we assume? Theta equals to tan inverse x by a. So here we have to write value of theta, tan inverse x by a. This will be the simplest form of this question number 10. Very important question. And why important? The reason is very simple. You have to know the value of tan 3 theta. Recall the concept of class 11th. That what is the formula of tan 3 theta. Then only you can solve this question. Correct? Now next type questions from 11th to 15th. Few questions based on just like solve for x. It means one variable is unknown and we have to calculate the value of x or solve for x. For example, say some number 15th, tan inverse x minus 1 upon x minus 2 plus tan inverse x plus 1 upon x plus 2 equals to pi by 4. Then find the value of x. These are just like equations in inverse trigonometry. Formula is the same. Very important formula. Tan inverse x plus y upon 1 minus xy. This one is our x, this one is our y. So tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, x plus y 1 minus xy, product of these two, equals to pi by 4. If this tan inverse comes to this side, it will become tan pi by 4. And what is tan pi by 4? Next step 1. So this is nothing but simple equation. If you take the LCM, x minus 1 into x plus 2 plus x plus 1 into x minus 2 divide by LCM and LCM cancel out, x square minus 4 minus x square plus 1, because x square minus 4 is here LCM and x square minus 4 is here, cancel out. Now we expand the bracket, x square plus x minus 2, expansion of these two, expansion of these two, x square minus x minus 2 upon only minus 3. Now we'll see that x and x cancel out. So we have 2x square minus 4. 2x square minus 4 equals to minus 3. So 2x square equals to 1, which implies x square equals to half, or what we say, x equals to plus minus 1 by root 2. How to solve? This one is the simple what we say class 9th or 10th algebraic expression. How to take LCM, how to cancel, how to compare from RHS. What is in 12th? 12th is only one formula. Which one? Tan inverse A plus tan inverse B, and after that is nothing, is simple. We are solving a linear equation in one variable, or sometime linear equation in your quadratic equation. So this type of questions we have to solve for x. Next is, say question number 12. These are just like objective questions. Cot tan inverse A plus cot inverse A. Now tell me, one property in our last part number 2 we have completed, that tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is always pi by 2. So it's an objective question, cot pi by 2. You know, the answer of cot pi by 2 is 0. Very simple. One more question, 11th. Tan inverse 2 cos bracket 2 sin inverse half. We have to simplify. First exercise. What is the principal value of sin inverse half? Group number 1, positive. Sin half means 30 degree. This value is nothing but 30 degree. So inside we can write pi by 6. Yes or no? Correct or not? Exercise number 1. This is pi by 6 to cancel out. This will become cos pi by 3. That is cos 60. And cos 60, 10th class. 2 cos 60 means half. Answer is tan inverse 1, and tan inverse 1 is nothing but pi by 4, first group. These type of questions. One more question, 14th objective question. One more question. If sin inverse 1 by 5 plus cos inverse x equals to 1, then find the value of x. Simple one mark question. This sign, these two, we want that this answer right hand side is nothing but 14 sum, right hand side equals to 1. This we can write as sin. What will be the value of x so that the sin theta answer comes 1? From class 10th, what will be the value of sin theta that answer comes 1? Very simple, pi by 2. So we want this one as pi by 2. And when this one is pi by 2, it means very simple, one property, that this must be same. Then only this quantity will become pi by 2. And sin pi by 2 is what? 1. It means this value of x is nothing but 1 by 5. Then only we'll have this expression left hand side answer equals to 1. Correct? This one, exercise number 2.2. Now one or two questions 16th and 17th and 18th based on first exercise. It means using principal value. And then 19, 20, 21 objective questions, homework for you. Correct? So this is our part 3 of chapter number 2. I hope you are completing the syllabus day by day. और वीडियो आपको पसंद आ रहे हैं, अच्छा लग रहा है, तो कम से कम गुरु दक्षिणा में एक लाइक तो बनता है. गुड बाय.